paranoia, anxiety, depression, all of them, maybe all in the one day, overwhelm, losing it. You wouldn't be far off the mark given all the publicity that's out there if you thought, these are all because of the menopause. I need to go and get a pill to fix this ill. But what if there was another reason? You see, we don't realize how stressed we are heading into the menopause. We take it as being our natural state. If we are constantly go, 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 we've got this to manage, that to manage, the kids to manage, the partner to manage, the bills to manage, behaviors to manage, relationships to manage, trying to have a social life, trying not to have a social life, whatever it is. When you're in that state of go, 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 trying to manage budgets, trying to manage everyone, you don't realize you're hypervigilant. You don't realize you're probably in a bit of a stress response all the time. In fact, you take it as normal. Well, natural, normal stress. We're all meant to manage that, aren't we? Except if it's triggering us all the time into a stress response all the time, and it's depleting our ability to cope, it's fatiguing our adrenal glands, and it's preventing us from naturally being able to meet our own needs when we start heading into the menopause. Yeah. You see, your adrenal glands are meant to take up the slack when your estrogen levels start to drop in your body. Estrogen and progesterone naturally start to drop as your body starts to change. As that's happening, the adrenal glands are meant to kick in, and they're meant to start giving you estrogen and progesterone. So they'll meet somewhere around here, and then you get a balance, and you're happy ever after. Everything works. The adrenal glands cannot do that when you're triggering a stress response. When you're in the go, 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 go state all the time, you're not able to meet your natural menopause needs. So what happens? You're very stressed. Possibly your adrenals are fatigued. Your digestive system doesn't work properly because when you're stressed, energy is taken away from your ability to digest food, and it goes for fight, flight, freeze. Even if you're not flighting, freezing, even if you're just sitting in a room, just feeling go, 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 your head's always going, you're not able to relax, you're afraid to relax in case, poof, you can't get back up again. Sound familiar? You don't be able to sleep, you're not digesting your food properly, you're feeling bloated all the time, and you would not be wrong thinking that this all could be to do with the menopause, because that's what gets publicized these days. But what if all of those symptoms could be eased by you naturally managing your stress levels every day, watching what you're eating, and sugar is a big factor in that. Processed sugar, trans fats, and alcohol and coffee. Big stressors on your system that you might have got off with up to now, but now you're not getting off with them. And you might think, oh, I couldn't live without my coffee, couldn't cope without sugar. They're false energies that are triggering your pancreas and knocking everything out. And guess what comes next? Type 2 diabetes, issues with your digestive system, not being able to sleep, hot flushes, must go to the doctor. And yet you could manage all of these things by making those slight changes in your system, because the medications have side effects which add to your other side effects, and you think it's helping, and then all of a sudden it's not helping. If that sounds familiar, I suggest you find a kinesiologist or pop over onto my website. I have an online program actually around helping you to use 2 meridian tapping to help you calm your anxiety and your stress levels. There is a program up there around stressed eating, really good one. There's Rebound for Wellness, the most effective and easy form of exercise, weight-bearing motion. And the programs get you into it with just 1 minute at a time. It's a can-do program. No real stressor on your system. Do it really gradually, really slowly, and build up. All of these things are what worked for me before through and after the menopause. You see, I had the non-trigger panic attacks long before the menopause came along. I had bouts of depression. I had all of these things, and it was because of past unresolved stressors in my system that were getting triggered all the time. The solution was long, was arduous, but now that I've learned all the things I've learned along the way, I can safely say there are shortcuts that I wish I could have taken and that I suggest that you take. Rounded and grounded wellness does take a little bit of time, but anxiety is normally an indication that you are overstressed. So is depression. And fluctuating between the two is a real indication that your neurotransmitters are totally out of balance, your hormones are totally out of balance, and the way to get it all back in again is natural, rounded and grounded ways. It will take a little bit of work, and you might be thinking right now, I don't have the time, I've this to do, I've that to do, this need to meet, that need to meet, I'm putting out the fires all the time. You're going to hit rock bottom at some point if you don't start meeting your own needs first. And when you meet your own needs and you are coping better, as many women report to me, then everybody else copes better, because you're the one managing all of them as well. Remember that. The straw that breaks the camel's back doesn't have to be big. That's the whole point. All of these things you got off with for a long time because you weren't going through the menopause. But now, as you're aging and your body is saying, no, I can't keep doing all of these things at this rate anymore. It's not time to add in a harder, tougher exercise regime or a harder, tougher X, Y, or Z. It's time to find out through kinesiology and muscle testing, what is it that your system needs? What's overtaxing your system? What needs to change for you? And that's what I offer, other kinesiologists offer. And it's well worth your while to try the natural way first. And if you have found yourself at the doctor and on medication, listen, we all do the best we can. Doesn't mean you have to stay on it. Cholesterol is there because you need vitamin D. You get vitamin D and you get estrogen from cholesterol. Cortisol also helps on that journey. Listen, it can be done. I'm proof of that. And there are many others proof of it too. Natural ways offer least side effects. And we do the best that we can. And if I can help you improve on what's going on for you and your lifestyle, then please click the button, book now, contact me. Everything is in this post on social media, wherever you find me. And let's get you working better for you first, and everybody else benefits.